This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hello everyone. Welcome on into the 100 Baby Challenge. I'm Velvet, and thanks for joining me today in The Sims 4 for a little bit of chaos, a little bit of adventure, and a little bit of hopefully aging some children up so we can get them out of the house and we can get pregnant yet again. The aim of this challenge is to have 100 babies and get them out of the house alive. It's easier said than done. Let's just put it that way. They certainly don't get out of my house clean, but they get out of my house alive, so that's cool. Let's check in and see what's happening. So we're about 75 kids into this challenge, so we are doing quite well. There is fairy dust everywhere because I realise we've got fairy children. Now, there is a little thing where if we have occult children, we get double the points. So how I allocate points with my occult children is when they're born, they get 1 point, and when they move out, they get 1 point. So at the moment, every single child in my house, as far as I'm aware, is a fairy. So we are getting emotion bombs, things are breaking constantly, but we are in line for double points with these fairies. So if we get them out of the house, we're going to make double the points. And we're getting towards the end of this challenge. Can you believe it? Like we're 3/4 of the, 3/4 of the way through the challenge, 2/3. Velvet doesn't know maths. Anyway, let's check in with our kids. So we have Tough Salad. So Tough is currently a B student. She's off to school tomorrow, and I'm going to get her to do her homework. She is in line for an A. As soon as she gets that A, she can age up to a teenager. So that's fantastic. I love that for her, and I love that for me. We're all very happy about this. I'm going to put that out there, actually. Toys out there for the kids. And then we have Seraphinite. So she's the one on the swing over here. And Seraphinite projects. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to sell those projects because I feel like we're not going to use them at the moment. We're doing a little bit of a trial where we work on vampire lore instead of projects. So I'm just going to sell the projects for now. We get them all the time, so I'm not too bothered whether or not we have them in the house. And yeah, the vampire lore in theory should help us get through school quicker, or just as quick as the projects, but they're quicker to do and more funner to do. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Trial and error. But anyway, lovely Seraphinite is currently also a B student, not quite as far through or as close to getting an A as her sister, but on the way. So possible we get an A there today. Then we have Sterling Salad. This is little Sterling over there. He's a bit of a redhead actually, or dark brown redhead. I don't know, it's kind of auburn to me, but maybe it's brown. So he is, where is he at? So he's currently a C student, so he's a little bit further behind. But you know what? He's in the running for a possible A this week. We'll see how we kind of go with him. How's his vampire lore? So he's gone really well with his vampire lore. I think he just needs to go do his homework and have a sleep, and he'll be good to go. So that's fantastic. Then we have Micah. This is our little Micah right here. Now, I don't think he's gone to school as yet. Yeah, no, so he hasn't gone to school, I think, as yet. He's also a C student, and his vampire lore is also looking good. So the vampire lore level that we're looking for is 4. So all of our kids so far have got that. And then we have Stone Salad. Oh my gosh, we have 5 kids. Also hasn't gone to school, I don't think. He's done his homework, he's got his vampire lore, so you know what, all the kids are kind of ready to go to school, which is amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids school age, and then we have Aja, who is right here having a sleep, and we've got our birthday for our next lot of Aja and Silver are our infants at the moment. Mum, I'm going to get you out of that microscope tower observatory thing. Now, hang on, I'll come back to Mum in a moment because there's stuff going on with her as well. So Aja and Silver are our infants. Now, we are waiting on them to age up. So let's have a look at their birthday. So they're not going to age up until Friday. So they have really just aged up. We've got a few days before we get notification of that. So we're going to have to put up with them being infants for a while. But that's fine. That gives us some time to focus on our kids. Now, with Mum, our lovely Mama here, she's going through a midlife crisis, because of course she is. So I need to get her to hunt for some treasures. So we can do that. Just the time to do these things is pretty hard. Perform extreme sports for 3 hours. Probably not. Skip work or she doesn't go to work. Were her in risky places. Now, maybe we could do that. We'll see. So we're going to keep an eye on Mum and her midlife crisis and see how that goes. Anyway, let's What's happening over here? Oh, he's very cold. Oh, Ari. You should come in. It's a little bit warmer inside. So I think we're all set, which means I think we can probably just move on ahead and make sure that the kids are ready to go to school and try and get some A's. Now, how I do this these days with our makeovers. Now, when the kids move out, they get a makeover, and I do that at the end of the episode, so you can choose to watch it or not, basically. But yeah, each of the kids I do try to give a makeover because EA never gives them a nice one. I'm missing toy. I was thinking about one of my favorite toys and can't find it. I'm starting to miss it and to feel sad. Keep looking for it. Play with a different toy. It's okay to be sad. Let's go responsibility. Keep looking for it. Yeah. Although we should probably work on things with emotional control with fairies. We'll see how it goes. So, as soon as we start moving kids out, we're actually going to be able to start working on getting Mama pregnant again as well. We do sometimes get like these little stall points where we've got to basically just process kids through the house and we don't get to have any more on the way, you know. But it's good because it gives Mama a bit of a break between children. And she loves it. Now, how's she getting on? Let's go and have a quick shower. Sure, you can be jokesters. There you go, Mama. You go have a quick shower. And she's actually doing all right at the moment. So let's see whether or not there's anything we can do to help her along with her midlife crisis. I was thinking if there's any, yeah, like these things here. Like there's one, dig and explore. No, it's not harvestables. We need to dig and explore. So if there's any diggy spots around here, then that might be ideal. Now, nighttime is not the best time to hunt for diggy spots, granted, because it is very dark outside and I can't see much. So, you know, not the best planning, but, you know, I'm just thinking while she has a little bit of time and energy, why not go a little bit of diggy spot hunting? But I don't like my chances because I haven't really played, okay, Rags to Riches so much. What is going on in here? Ooh, it's all the creepy dolls and the tendrils. Alright, there's obviously a haunted lot in here. Yeah, I haven't played Rags to Riches so much in this world, so I don't know the diggy spots so well. What is going on? Why are there so many stereos? Why are there so many stereos here? That's a little weird. It's a little weird. And also, I wasn't aware of there being a haunted lot in Morningvale. Oh, is there a haunted lot? Well, I mean, there's ghosts and stuff, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, there's lots of stereos and there's lots of creepy dolls and tendrils, so that's the thing that's happening. But, you know what? There isn't any diggy holes for me to find. It is getting a little lighter, so I can see a little bit better. But still, I haven't as yet found any. So that's not particularly useful for me right now. Alright, well, we're back at the house. I failed at that. I just couldn't find any. I might have to wait till it's daytime. Let's just face it. That was a fail. So let's get her to bed, and by her I mean Mum. And I'm just going to check in on the other kids. So Mike is actually pretty good, and Stone, why don't you go to sleep there? Micah, why don't you go to sleep there? There we go. Like, all the kids are asleep. It's going to be great. I feel like 2 seconds ago I got all the kids to bed and now everybody's awake and there's screaming children. I'm going to blame, at this stage, Silver. Because Silver's busy throwing a tantrum. Let's just get over that and have Mum feed him. And then maybe the kids can get back to bed. I don't know. Look at that stinky, stinky child. Blech. Nobody got much sleep because of Silver. Oh well. Okay, maybe we could give Silver a bath. There we go. Give Silver a bubble bath. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to check in on these. So they're okay. Sarah for night probably should go back to bed. Sterling's gone back to sleep. Mike is asleep. Stone should go back to bed. Okay. I think we're good until Ardia wakes up and wakes everybody up again. Well, look at this. All the children are getting clean and bathed. Honestly, there's so much fairy dust in this house. So much fairy dust in this house. I've got so many fairy children. They're just like spraying fairy dust everywhere. It's fantastic. Oh no. I was going to say, can I have like a little fairy home? But it's really irrelevant because when they're kids, they can't go in it anyhow. So Not much point, really. So things are coming along nicely. We're getting close for the kids to be ready for school. So I'm just going to go through and just double check we've got homework sorted. So I've got class in 2 hours. Homework sorted. Homework sorted. Homework is sorted. Homework is sorted. And Adia doesn't need homework because she's an infant. So that's it. We're ready to go. Mama, why don't you just clean her diaper? Change her diaper. Because obviously something's stinky there. We gave her a bath. So she should be clean. There we go. Shouldn't have a stinky green line, but maybe... Oh, stop screaming. Okay, I think we're good. But, you know, I feel like the kids are all awake, except for Silver anyway, so it's all good. So Tough has learned... I think we've unlocked the Ultimate Vampire Tome. Yes, let's get a couple of those. And then she can read that. Ultimate Vampire Tome. Stack in there, and we're going to read that. Yes. So we're doing well with our vampire learning. We're learning all about vampires. It's just the reason that I'm doing that is it is good for skilling up, basically, and it's just like one of those things that helps with skilling up. So I'm just doing it. Why not? I think the kids will be ready to go to school in a minute. Oh, you're hungry? Don't eat from the lunchbox. Eat from your lovely serving thing over here. And it's not such a snack. But it gives the kids lots of fun, and it gets them like extra skills and, you know, all that sort of thing. So we may as well do the vampire thing and just see how that kind of goes. It's so much faster than doing the project, so why not? I feel like Mama is probably getting pretty tired, so she can sleep while the kids are at school. I might serve some more food. Just so we've got some little extra things for the kids to eat. Oh, somebody died. This happens every episode. Hi Zucchini, I'm calling to let you know that your family member Melody Munch has passed away. R.I.P. Melody, who we've probably never met. Our family's so huge, it's just like, you know, you end up getting like so many notifications for people in your family dying. It's just like, I've never met you. So they're going to go to grade school in a second, finish your reading, and go to grade school. Alright, we are now gunning for our ace. Fingers crossed as the last of the kids drift off out to class, and let's see if we can get some, you know, increase in our grades. That would be fantastic. Airplane origami. Seraphonite has mastered the art of the paper airplane and can't wait to try her original supersonic design. She's already finished her worksheet and the substitute isn't looking. Maybe now's a good time. Yeah, let's go throw the plane. Yes, Seraphonite's plane does 3 loop-de-loops and a barrel roll before landing on the substitute's desk. Amazingly, the sub still doesn't see it, but Seraphonite scores points with her classmates who do. Yeah, that's so cool. Sterling has been working hard and is now a grade B student. School is out for the day. Landgrave Elementary is filled with B students. Seraphonite is one of them. Grades are up. Taff has been working hard and is now a grade school A student. Yes, we can age her up. Mike is done with school for the day. He's doing satisfactory work, but his teachers at Landgrave Elementary think he could easily improve with just a little extra effort. Stone is back from school. No need to make room on the refrigerator door. His work is merely satisfactory. All right. Well, the most important point of that was that we, oh my gosh, our recycling's full, is the fact that we can age up. Lovely little Taff. I want to check in on our progress with our other kids. But first things first, we're going to age her up and get her into, you know, high school tomorrow, I hope. Yep, high school tomorrow for you. Sweet little Taff. Whee! Taff has aged up. Taff is going to be creative and a cat lover. Oh, like me. Cute. All right, she can be a friend of the animals then. Let's have a look at her. Oh, good Lord. Oh, my gosh. She's got freaky teeth and freaky eyes. Whoa, that's freaky. Okay, that's... Oh, she's got her wings. Oh, my gosh. Okay, she needs to go to sleep, but this is going to be fun checking out these kids as they turn into teens. Holy moly. I was not expecting those eyes. All those teeth. The best boy critter. I got in a fight with someone at school about which boy critter is more powerful. I said it was the Articorn, but he kept saying Sunta. Which one is it? It's the Articorn, of course. Duh. I don't know. I have no opinion. Right. Let's check in on everybody else. Oh, actually, Taff. Yeah, I'm going to get Taff to go to sleep. Okay, not a nap, just actually go to sleep. And then I'm going to check in on the rest of the kids. So we have Seraphonite. So Seraphonite should basically get an A tomorrow, provided we get our homework done. Sterling should be... Okay, should be heading towards getting an A, I think, soon. We've got to get that B up, though. And then we have, okay, almost a B student for Micah. And then we have Stone, who I think will be in the same state. Yes, almost a B student. Okay, so let's get our homework started. Now, Mama, how you doing there, my love? Oh, she got some lovely prints. We can sell those. Brilliant. How's her midlife crisis coming along? So we've still got to hunt for some treasures. I've still really failed to find any spots for that. Maybe on the weekend we could go for a little... Oh, hang on. Actually, there's a froggy thing right here. Look for frogs. So we can definitely do that. That's hunting for treasures, I believe. I think that's what we're doing. And there's another... No. There's stuff going on here, but it's not a diggy hole. Is it this dude that's causing all of the stereos to be here? Who's this? Clarence Flex. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stereos stacked around here. I don't know if it's him that's doing it, but he's certainly taking advantage of it by dancing to all the music that's there. I don't know. It's an odd thing. Alright, well, Mama got a frog, so that's something. No, it didn't count as hunting for treasures. And I don't think the foraging works, right? With natural... No, that didn't count either. Alright, so we really need to go a place where there's more of these. We're in risky places. I mean, technically we could probably do that now, skip work. I mean, we can't even do that in perform extreme sports. Ah, why do they always choose dumb things to do for their midlife crisis? Why can't they do something that we can sensibly do? No, we've got to jump off the cliffs and blah, blah. Anyway, oh, Taff is freaking me out, man. She looks really freaky with her teeth and stuff. She's going to be an interesting makeover. Anyway, I'm going to get her up because she needs to do her homework. Oh, it's the teeth. I think it's the teeth bugging me more than the eyes. Like, the teeth are, like, they're very, carnivorous kind of looking teeth. They're weird. They're wigging me out the teeth if we get another glance at them. I don't know. So do... Yeah, she's weirding me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, she didn't do the homework as I asked her to. So, you know, that's cool. Do your homework, love. A missing toy. I was thinking about one of my favourite toys and can't find it. I'm starting to miss it and feel sad. Keep looking for it. The rest of the kids doing their homework. I think so. Doing the homework. Okay, I think we're good on the homework. Righto, Mama, how are we going on? So we've got Arja here. Arja's hungry. We're going to give her some food? Maybe we can stop the fussing and we'll give you some food, hey? There we go. Lovely. Taking care of those kids. Oh, you know what we can do as soon as we get Tough out is that we can start moving on to our next baby daddy. Oh, who's it going to be? We have met some fellas around the place. We did meet some fellas over in... What's it called? In a screen. Who were they? So we've already had a baby with Esther, or babies. And we've had a baby with Sylph. So we've got him. Ash. So he's a fella that we could, I think, have some lovely babies with. So Ash Hawthorne. I reckon he should be our next potential baby daddy. Oh, those teeth are freaking me out. Anyway, I'm not going to get over it anytime soon. It's like they're literally freaking me out. Freaking me out, man. I feel like I'm going to get... eaten. They're scary teeth. Right, let's go and get all of our kids. I'm just going to double check they've done their homework. Yes, homework complete. Homework complete. I think you should probably go to the bathroom. Look at the state of you. Go to the toilet. Have a shower. A brisk shower. Have something to eat, and then maybe get some rest. There we go. Have some sleep. That's little Sterling. Sterling, you're not looking after yourself very well. Then we have Micah. Where is Micah? Oh, out there. Why doesn't he go sleep in that tent? And then we have Stone, who is already asleep. Most of the kids seem to be taking care of themselves okay. Sterling? Not so much. Holy moly, it's Jade! This is one of our kids. Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing that I do need a fairy house in here for my young adults, for my teens. So we need a fairy home. So let's have a couple of those out the front. There we go. And then that means that little Taff can actually go out there and go sleep and regenerate her emotional force and then go have a sleep. So she should be pretty good from there. Whee! Off she goes into her fairy house. Fantastic. Oh, she should also throw a dance party as well because she needs her fun up. Love those fairy houses and how easily that you can take care of the fairies with them. Absolutely perfect. Okay, how are we getting on with Arja? Arja is fine and then Silver is fine. Okay, let's see what happens in the morning, hey? Alright, Mama, you need to go and take care of yourself for a minute. So I'll get you back out of bed because you need to go have a dip to the toilet, a little minute in the shower, a little bite to eat, and then you can have a little bit of sleep. Peekaboo milestone. Okay, that looks like it's turned off, so let's go get some sleep. Yay! And then in the morning, well, gosh, it's 3 a.m. already. In the morning, oh my god, what are you doing, kid? Seraphonite, what are you doing? Okay, get to sleep. Get to pee, get some sleep. And then we've got Stone. Stone is actually okay, except for the food. Stone's fine. Seraphonite, you've got school tomorrow, love. Come on. Don't frustrate me. I need you to get that A. Lucky we've got good beds. Phew. Okay, how are we getting on there, Mama? Well, you're stinky ass. Did you have a pee on you or something? Ooh. That ain't so good. Alright, and then we have Tuff. So Tuff's having a bath in her fairy house at the moment. So she's got all the bubbles coming out. I've got her doing a little dance party as well. So she should be ready, I think, for school tomorrow in terms of mood. Seraphonite's still having a sleep, but is in much better state than what she was. Sterling needs some fun. Where is Sterling? Oh, on the monkey bars. Alright. What if they observe the sky? Will they get their fun up? School starts in 1 hour. And then we have Micah, who's angry and having a cold shower. Stone is just standing there. He's fine. Why don't you go talk to your sister? Here we go. Go talk to your fairy sister. Who I am... Still hasn't got her fun up. What time is it? 7:30. Oh, we're not really going to have time to do much. Maybe we can get her just to do some jokes. Jokes are always good. There we are. Look, she's getting her fun up. Happy days. Get it? Happy days? Okay, sending her alone. Kids, time to go to school. Let's see if we can get some more grades going up. Up, 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 the ziggurat. Oh dear, somebody's had an emotional bomb. Okay, Mama, you've got to hire another repair agency service person thing. There we are. So, we're going to study hard, study hard, study hard, and Seraphonite just going. Sterling, get out of the observatory. Study hard, and hope for our best for some lovely A's, and even B's, depending if we're a C student, for, getting those grades up. Bring it on. Mama, did you call the repair service? Oh, yeah. Okay, repair service should be on its way. The place is in a bit of a state, admittedly. But, you have those emotional bombs from the fairy kids, and it's going to happen. Does make things a little tricky? Of course it does. But, all good. Right, we're actually bathing a child. Yay. Get the child to bed. Off you go, Mama. Get the child to bed. Yep, okay. We'll just put the kid down, put it up. Put the kid down, put it up. Okay, repair guy is here. Counter-bullying stratagem. Now that Taff gets pretty good grades, some bullies have been picking on her lately. Should she confront them with a witty comeback or ignore them and hope they pick a different target? Confront them. Taff unleashes a tirade of poetic insults and put-downs, then drops an imaginary mic. The bullies quickly lose interest in harassing someone who's willing to stand up for herself. Performance gains small. Yes, I like that. Excellent. Now, Mama, You can go have a lovely shower, thank you, because you reek. You're a stinky mama. She's at school. Congratulations on your recent birthday. Thanks, Diamond. Number 2. Imagine if I just called them all Diamond and we'd have like a ridiculous amount of kids called Diamond. That would be a fun time. Is my repair service repairing things? I swear I saw... Oh, yeah, look, they're there. Okay, good. I mean, to be fair, they did have a lot to repair, so I would fully expect that to take a while. Mama can go play a game. Both the kids are asleep, so yeah, get Mama sorted out. She can go play a game, have a sleep herself, and we'll see what happens when the kids get back in the morning. I mean, in the afternoon, not the morning. Oh boy. Yes, grades are up. Seraphonite has been working hard and is now a grade school A student. Yes, that's what we want to see. Mike has been working hard and is now a grade school B student. Great job. Stone is now a B student. Sterling is a B and Tough is a B. Now, this is where I think that projects are better, because if I'd done a project, I feel like she would have gotten an A there. This is what I think the difference is. So I think she'll get an A tomorrow, but I know from past experience that when you kind of do this, or do the project thing, I feel like you are more inclined to get an A straight away, because you kind of go in and you get like you do your homework, but then you get the A on top of that from the project. So yeah, I kind of feel like projects might be a little bit more worth it in terms of getting those A's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more of those projects that I just sold. And I think perhaps I will go back to that. It's not that I don't believe that the vampire stuff, I believe it does work and it does help, but I feel like the projects work even better, if that makes sense. Just from playing around with that right then, I know I would have gotten an A otherwise with her if I'd done a project. So this is my feeling on it anyhow. So Seraphonite, she has gotten an A, which means we can age her up. Come on, girly, let's get over here. We're going to age you up. I love it when we don't need Mama to age the kids up and we can just make it happen. Celebrate! Woo! Do I need to... Okay, I think I might need to replace this cake. Okay, let's try that again. Add birthday candles. There we go. And now we're going to blow out the candles. There we go. Let's see how you look when you age up, because your sister looked freaky as. Let's see it if Seraphonite is also going to look freaky as. So, she's going to be proper, a foodie. Ooh, I reckon we can maybe get her to be a master chef.
Oh, where's that?
Okay, she looks normal. Is she not going to be a fairy? Ooh, she might not be a fairy. Intriguing. But she looks very normal. Oh, I don't think she's a fairy. Okay, interesting. So she's definitely got the fairy blood, but she is not a fairy, because she should have wings and she should be able to fly there. So, okay. So not all kids are fairies. Anyway, I'll get her doing her homework, and I'll get her doing a project, and then hopefully she should be good to go. Now, Taff, I'm not too worried about her. As long as she does her homework, she should get an A. Okay, let's check in on Sterling. So Sterling is a B student. Homework not started. Let's get him started on his homework. And then same with Mika. So I'm going to get him to do his homework, and then I'm going to get him to do a project because he needs that boost. Stone is, on the other hand, yeah, okay, he needs to do his homework and have a project as well. Let's see how we go for tomorrow. Oh no! Mama just got abducted by aliens. What? Okay. That was slightly unexpected. I was just trying to get the kids to bed. And Mama has been abducted by aliens, so... Just as well, like, the infants are asleep at the moment and all taken care of, because Ain't no one here to take care. Well, I mean, technically, I could get teenagers to do it, or teenager to do it. No, teenagers. I've got 2 of them to do it, but no, it's fine. So what's been happening is Seraphonite has completed a project. Micah has finished his project. Stone has not quite finished his project, but he passed out. So I figured I would let him go have a sleep and deal with that in the morning. So, obviously the downside with doing the projects is the fun level goes down. But if it gets, school done faster, then I think I can live with that. We'll test it out because Seraphonite is in exactly the same state as Taff was yesterday. So basically, if Seraphonite gets an A, then the projects basically do help in terms of getting that A straight away. If she doesn't get an A, then it doesn't make a difference, and it's a 2-day turnaround for an A once they've gone up to high school. So we'll see. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I mean, after school. Oh, we got the notification. Oh, Mama's phone. Thanks. I hope you had a nice trip, Mama. Archie's birthday and Silver's birthday. So actually, what we can do while Mama's contemplating life is age some infants up. Oh, that means we can actually work on some toddler stuff too. We'll do that in the next episode, obviously. We're running out of time this episode. And in the middle of a midlife crisis, Zucchini likes in the... Is it what? In the midst of a midlife crisis, Zucchini has decided fishing is her thing. Okay, well, you know what? That's actually a doable one. I can't get to Mount Komorabi and jump off things, but, we can actually do some fishing probably at some point. So that's good. Okay, we have our lovely cake. Let's get that outside on our cake table, right by the dirty diaper. Anger management. Sometimes I just get so angry that I don't know what to do with myself. How can I deal with things when I can't even? Do a workout. Go. So Mama, let's add in a birthday candle and we'll get those kids aged up. I missed the bin. Right-o. Now, Archer, you are going to age up. Thank you very much. Whee! Archer's aged up and is going to be inquisitive. Not the best, but still not too bad. Not fussy, so that's the main thing. And now Silver, now it's your turn. Age up. And then Stone, I'm going to get you out of bed, see if we can finish your project before school, my friend. Micah is all good. Sterling, you need to go to the bathroom and have a shower. Seraphonite, pretty good. Let's get you up. You can go use that, have a quick shower, and then Tough. Why don't you just go through a dance party? As you do. Now, where are we? Aging up. Yay! Whee! Silver aged up and is, yes! Independent! Excellent. This is what we wanted. Now, let's have a look at these little kids. They're cute. No, don't eat the cake. Darn it. Mum, you were too slow. Alright, well, whatever. Too late now. The cake has been bitten into. Kids have got to get to school. Off they go. Work, study hard. Study hard. Sterling, going to school. Stone. How far away are you from completing that? I'm hoping not very far, but I'm going to have to send you off to school in a second. Alright, you're going to go to school. Study hard. Study hard. Study hard. And study hard. Great. Just one more to get to school. There we go, mate. Let's see how this turns out, and I'm going to know for sure whether or not the projects really do make the biggest difference. Hey, kids are home. What have we got happening? I'm very excited to find out. So grades are up. Sterling has been working hard and is now a grade A student. Taff has been working hard and is now a high school A student. Yes. Micah is a B. Stone is a B. And Seraphonite is an A. I knew it. I knew it. So basically the best way to go is going to be projects. It's a little harder on the kids because their fun is not so good, but it works. Projects work best. There we go. Now I know for sure. This is why we did the experiment. I wanted to know. So let's get everybody aged up. That needs to be aged up. So we have a high school A student, Tough. So she's our fairy. Yay! Oh, we just got a graduate early thing as well. Whee! So Tough is going to be creative, cat lover, and generous. Well, that's all quite nice, isn't it? There we go. And then we have Seraphonite, also an A student. She's going to add her birthday candles and age up. All right, blow out those candles. Woohoo! So Seraphonite is going to be proper foodie and a dance machine. Oh, that's awesome. She would make a great baby mama. So we're going to make her a foodie so she can be maybe a chef. All right, and she's valedictorian. Good job, Seraphonite. She's not a fairy, though. Fascinating. And then, who else we got was A's? So Sterling is an A student, so we're going to age him up to a teenager. We can blow out the candles. Let's see whether or not he's going to be a fairy. It's going to be interesting finding out. Sterling aged up. Sterling's going to be loves outdoors and clumsy. Okay, I'm going to give him nature, and he can be an outdoor enthusiast. There we go. Now, is he a fairy? He doesn't look like he is. Nope, he ain't no fairy. Okay, intriguing. Kind of sad. Okay, then we got B student and B student. So they should be A's next time around. Well, what's going to happen now is we're going to move Tough and Seraphonite out. Next time around, we're going to be able to try for a baby for another baby. We should get some more A's and we should have some space in the house, which is pretty exciting. But for now, let's move Tough and Seraphonite out. Well, I've moved them in with their siblings and the fairy guy who just gets some random people living with them. So Tough, what job are we going to give you today? So she was an animal lover, right? Generous, all that sort of thing. I'm going to make her a conservationist. And then we have Seraphonite, who was the foodie. So she's definitely going to be doing the cooking career. Culinary. There we go. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. I'll leave you to enjoy a lovely little makeover with these guys. Going to make them look a little bit more fantastic, I hope. And I will catch you next time around for many more hijinks in the 100 Baby Challenge. And remember, if you haven't already, hit that subscription button below. Bye.